So we are once again doing some Nashkel Homebrew. We have with us Kithri, played by Ashley. How are you tonight?
Doing great. How about you, Sven?
I'm just peachy. So what is your favorite type of sandwich, if you could have any kind of sandwich?
I haven't had that many types of sandwiches, if I'm being honest.
So which one's your favorite? Should be easy to choose then.
I like peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Lots of nostalgia associated with those.
Very nice. All right. So we have Genesis with
Lots of
us,
nostalgia associated with those.
and she is very nice.
Playing, being played
All
by
right, Mantha. So we have Genesis with
Lots
us.
Hello.
What type of sandwich is your favorite sandwich?
Oh, sorry, my computer is freaking out on this end, but I'm gonna guess that you asked me the same question you asked, K3?
That is correct.
No. See, I didn't actually think about it. I'm just gonna go with my first instinct and say croque monsieur's.
And what is that?
It's like a ham and cheese sandwich, but it's like, oh god, I don't actually make them, but I think they're like fried or something. They've got like a nice crust all around. They're melty and gooey and really, really delicious.
Alrighty, and where would you find one?
Like restaurants. They are like French though, so there's that.
Alrighty, and we also have Krek being played by Logan. Logan, what is your favorite type of sandwich?
Be like a really nice grilled cheese. Those are really good.
All right, so it's been a couple weeks since we played. We had some. We do a monthly campaign that I do not stream, sadly, but it's with the same group and different players, obviously. But different characters, obviously, but they are in a whole different type of setting and different feel for the monthly campaign. So we did that for a little while last week, and then the week before that. We'll be doing it again next week. But when last we played this campaign, there was some interesting goings on down here in the bottom level that they have come to so far, at least, of the Burning Keep. Seeing as how they can see magma, more than likely it is the bottom level, unless they're going to go under the magma. But Logan, do you remember what you guys fought in this room?
Like these weird, like, I want to say they were like.
hello.
Hello.
They were like these weird, like, maybe things that used to be people, but they were like filled with like sand or something, and
They were wind up.
they had like a winding thing in there. They could wind it up, and they would be really fast.
Correct. Some sort of construct slash zombie hybrid type thing. And afterwards, you guys were pretty beat up. And this is where we're going to pick it up because we have Tusk joining us, being played by Nick. Nick, what kind of sandwich is your favorite sandwich?
PB&J. Simple. Simple like that.
You know, that is so on brand for Nick, though.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
I don't know, but I've known you for like a lot of years, so.
Sure.
All right, so Tusk, you haven't grabbed a character yet, but you'll have to use your imagination.
I'm trying to boot up Fantasy Grounds at the moment. Computer's being a little bit of a butt.
So you come stumbling into this room. As soon as you step into the room, you are so the way it's set up, you've got the prison where you found the captain of the guard for Nashkel. Ends in a door about a few feet past the last cell where he was. As you go through that door, it turns into like a flagstone, more underground, cavernous area. And as soon as you step in, your senses are bombarded. You've got this sulfur smell, fumes burning your eyes, and take a couple steps forward, and you can see magma to the south, and it's just filling these whole chambers. You're able to fight it off eventually, and as your body gets acclimated to this burning sensation in your lungs and your nose and mouth. You start to breathe through your mouth through your nose, and sort of clench your teeth if you have to breathe through your mouth at all. And as you're watching, you see you're down Tusk is down a third of his hit points. Everyone else, Genesis and Krek as well, were very hurt when this Yagnoloth appeared again. And let me throw him on the map. And he sort of distracted one of the things that was fighting the group. And after the last one fell, he talked to the three of them, saying that he was being held against his will, and while he himself cannot turn against this hag that has him under her spell, he can help you. And he offered Genesis and Krek and Kithri a drink from this chalice. Genesis took some, Krek took a drink. And at this point, Ashley and Mantha and Logan, nothing has happened. I don't know if you all talked to Nick, but at this point right now, nothing. You guys have taken the drink, and he then turns to you, Tusk, and he says, "Let me help you. Drink this." And he hands it to you. Do you, Kithri said no. Do you accept his drink, Tusk?
So he appeared and then helped us defeat something else before offering us this drink. Did I get that right?
Correct. he says, "This will help me. Let me help you." And he handed you guys a drink. Two of you
Okay.
drank it, and one of you did not.
Tusk being Tusk will drink it.
All right, so okay, you have in the order that they drank, Genesis, Krek, and then Tusk, all of a sudden start grimacing and then collapse on down to their knees, grasping their sides and their stomachs as tears start coming down their eyes and they're grimacing in pain. And Tusk, you take 34 points of damage, and then everything stops. You can breathe again, and not only are you healed, but you've had the effect of a long night's rest. And Kithri is the first to notice this. But Genesis no longer has a red face.
Huh.
Oh gosh, that happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to remind the listeners why you had a red face?
There was. Oh gosh, it was a while ago. There was like a storm cloud or something that was making like wacky effects happen, and Jen got caught in it, and her face turned red. That's what I remember.
Correct. It was a magical storm. There was just this large cloud, and on an otherwise clear day, came through. Everything underneath it was turning red, and the group ran, and Genesis was the only one who failed the rolls, and it turned her skin bright red. And so she's had that, like she said, since second or third level. So it has been a while.
Actually, I forgot about that too.
All right, so
The DM never forgets.
so 3 of you are feeling much better. As if you would just double check your combat tracker and stuff, guys, make sure that everything that's should be gone is gone. You don't have any lingering effects from anything. Everything is gone that you had, regardless of the duration. Like unless it's a passive that you have all the time, obviously, due to the effects of this drink that he had you drink.
Glad we didn't have anybody wearing mage armor.
You should have all of your spell slots back. You should have all of your rages. Everything should be back to full.
Yep, I'm looking over my stuff and it looks good. Yeah, everything is updated.
All right, so I'm just doing some
Looks
things
good here
behind the
too.
scene here. Pink. Here it is. Okay, perfect.
It's been too long since we've played this campaign. I almost forgot what it was like to scroll through an endless actions page.
Fair enough.
Karin only has like 5 things he can do. It's great.
Oh, while Sven's doing his in the other campaign that Sven and I are playing in, on Mondays, my warlock is a book of the Pact of the Book warlock and Book of Ancient Secrets. So my spell list went from just a couple of spells to like quadrupled. Though I still only have 2 spell slots. But I now
Yikes.
have a whole lot of cantrips and spells I can cast as a ritual.
I mean, cantrips aren't bad.
True. What was nice is that as a part of the how that warlock works, I basically choose 3 cantrips from all the spell lists.
Dang.
Yeah.
So obviously
One of
2
which
of
ended
them
up
are
being useless for
prestidigitation
me.
and thaumaturgy, right? Because obviously.
Nah, Druidcraft, Produce Flame, which ended up being useless because I missed every time when we fought a giant tree. Legit. Oh, so actually, when that's posted for the last session for Monday Midgard, you guys should watch it. It's a real nail biter.
Hmm.
We all almost died. Almost TPK.
Gotta love it.
All right, and K3, what is your passive perception?
Ooh. 15.
Realizing I'm not put up my camera yet, so doing that now.
Jeez, Nick, don't you know that you owe us and the viewers your gorgeous face every week?
I mean,
Selfish of you to withhold it.
I mean, fair point.
All right, so Yagnoloth looks up, says, Rikatarch comes. Roll for initiative.
Leo.
Oh boy.
Wait, did it sound like he said a name there? Or was he just saying something in like infernal?
Sounded to me like a name.
Sounded like a name to me.
Oh, that should have been an advantage. That's weird.
It's a name. No, it's
Okay.
insight. Why would insight be at an advantage?
Oh, no, I rolled initiative. And
Oh, I misread it. Okay, yeah, you're not sure if he coughed. Maybe he was peeing in his throat.
fiends, weird
Mood.
folk. I hear everyone down south has a real raspy voice because of the heat.
Speaking of the heat, are you guys all just dying right now?
Oh, I'm not, because
Oh,
the
the facility is
miracle of
so
air
hot.
conditioning.
The facility is so hot.
Yeah.
K3, what is your passive stealth?
K3? I have
Yes.
plus. Let me check. I think it's 13. Yeah, plus 13. So my passive might be 23. Is it 10 or is it just 8? 23 or 21?
It would be 10 plus whatever your
23.
total is. Okay. So you see this woman? Question mark.
You. Gross looking.
Fun.
Turns out it was the ice hack from the mountain all along.
Yay, we
Shit,
finally get
dude.
the killer.
Yes. Where the heck? I linked her picture. I guess it's That's weird. Hold on.
See, actually, it's because Fantasy Grounds hates you, I guess.
Whenever I hear hag, I think of that one quest from Skyrim.
Image.
Whenever I think of Hag, I think of Nick's campaign.
Uh,
That was fun. That was fun. I
Yeah.
loved the shenanigans.
it was pretty great.
Yeah.
Paladin
I-
got turned into a skeleton for a while.
Yeah.
Green one.
That was convenient because he couldn't make a couple of sessions,
Yeah, I'm looking
so
for-
he was
here,
just
green
off
hag
being a
of
skeleton
Irish.
somewhere trying to figure
This
that
is
out
her.
while he was gone. I mean, that's what you get for putting on a magic helmet that you get from a hag's place without looking into it. Though, to be fair, he didn't have much else to do because he got separated from the party.
There was a portal involved.
All right, so I'm gonna say it's this one. Although I had a different one.
Meanwhile, he got to loot the whole building without the rest of us being there.
Yep.
So this is not the one I was looking for. I originally had, but I'm not gonna spend the time to find it.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, that
that's still a pretty
doesn't,
cool image.
that doesn't really look like a person.
Definitely a hag.
Looks like it could have been a person.
Just needs some food.
Maybe it needs their knees to bend the right way.
It needs a Snickers.
You're not you and you're hungry.
So she's sort of moving up and around the corner, getting to where she can then look into the other room. And I'm going to do a quick metagame here. This is probably the most dangerous thing your party has ever fought. So
Ooh.
We ain't fought it yet.
I would definitely think about what you're doing and skim through everything you've got, your inventory, your spells, your magic items, because you may want to use any of those things.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna hold back on the magic.
Hey, we got all our spell slots.
Woohoo.
She steps forward and you see her she stoops down. So Kithra, you see her. She is acting like she is hidden. In other words, she doesn't see you. And so as far as she knows, she's not being seen. See her stoop down to the dirt, and with this long nail, sort of finishes the last of this inscription that starts to glow as she bends down and reaches down toward it and finishes the last. And she says a couple phrases, and this circle appears from it's glowing through the dirt. Give me an Arcana.
Okay. Immediately, I'm like, break the circle, break the circle, break the circle. And just in the chat? Or in the
Yes,
tower?
just in the
I
chat. Fine.
dropped it,
It's a
and it
DC
was
15.
a 20.
No.
That makes me sad.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so
I mean, it's over.
I've dealt with necromancers in the past.
you see that there are some runes that appear, and for a brief moment you see this 20-foot tall cylinder of energy go up around her, and then it sort of fades. You still see some of the glowing runes on the floor.
Okay.
So it's clear to you that she finished the last bit of whatever incantation slash ritual she had done.
Yikes.
Um, and then it will be.
Do I know if attacking or like scuffing out the runes would cancel the spell that she finished?
You don't know off the top of your head.
Okay.
Usually depends on what it is,
Hmm.
and depending on how powerful it is. Being magic in nature, typically you can't simply just scuff something. You see a
Yeah.
lot of them are covered in dirt as it is, so it would take more than just obscuring it.
Hmm.
That's why you guys didn't see it before.
Okay.
All right, so in this particular case, you are not in danger, Tusk. However, it does say you cannot be surprised. So you do not know.
I will clarify my axe does apply to allies within 30 feet for the
Correct.
surprise.
None of you are in danger at this point.
All right.
And does it say your allies can't be surprised either?
Yes, the surprise specifically applies to allies within 30 feet. If they're outside 30 feet, they're on their own.
I'm not outside 30 feet. I checked.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You are correct. You're not outside 30 feet. Let me see.
I also already saw her, so.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let it slide because it was my mistake. You would not have seen her.
Oh.
With the role she made in your passive, you would not have seen her. She did not see you, so that's why she did what she did. But so I'm going to say there's, even though she's not actively attacking any of you, none of you are in danger. It does specifically say you cannot be surprised. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say we're going to pick up from the next round. None of you are surprised. Krek, you happen to see from a corner of your eye this flash of light for a second turn over there, and can you see in the light?
I mean, I've seen her on the map this whole time.
Okay, yeah, so you can see her in your because you're in dim light. She's in dim light from you. Okay, so give me one more moment. Assets. Let's go to all and spell. This is a square. Here we go. Boof. It is a 10-foot square, and it is right up there. Okay. Tint. Let's make it dark blue. And bring it down to there, and we'll make it like this. All right, so she then stands up and starts casting a spell. And she speaks.
Mhm.
Abyssal. Everybody can give me an insight. Your DC is 13. All right, so she's going to do.
Hey.
It would have been so sad. I was very close to failing that.
Right here.
Rolled a 6, almost failed, but still succeeds.
I have a +10.
Yeah.
All right, so all of you know she's speaking Abyssal. All right, so all of you see nothing because it says it's invisible. Never mind. Okay.
That's reassuring.
Mhm. I mean, Tusk doesn't see anything anyways. He's in the other room.
All right, so let's see. Correct, you're a sorcerer, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so both of you see her. She's cast an incantation, and you see she points at Yogg-Noloth, at the Yogg-Noloth, and it sort of looks around, and that will be her turn. K3.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I kind of. Yeah. I want to get the jump on her, so I think I'll use my Mage Bane. Would that count as surprising her, or no? I can understand.
You are attacking her from being hidden, so yes, you have advantage.
Okay. 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 Do I have to give myself advantage?
Yes.
Alrighty. And because I surprised her, I also get a sneak attack.
Yay!
Yay, guys!
Nice dice.
Lives everywhere. Holy crap. Why does she have so much health? That's scary.
It's almost like Sven said this was the hardest thing we fought so far.
Ah!
All right, so go ahead. What the hell? Let me check your. All right, so go ahead and finish your turn while I'm checking on your sneak attack.
Is it supposed to be 66 now?
That I have no idea. I wasn't checking that. I'm not
Oh.
looking at that. What did you? So what did you do? What do we see?
So basically, you don't really see anything until there's a loud crack and you realize that Kithri threw a rock at this weird skeleton lady who's obviously doing ominous things. And you kind of see, like, it's easier for your eyes to follow her as she, like, moves back behind Krek and Genesis. And yeah, she doesn't want to be next to that thing. No way. She doesn't want to be the closest target. Mm.
All right, so there is a way to do it to where we've done it once before, and I didn't think I'd delete it from you. So let me move you.
Okay. Are we talking about?
So you attack and you move, and then what else are you doing?
I'm gonna look at Yagnola suspiciously because he did say he was under her control. So, okay. I guess that's my turn.
All right, so he rears back and thrusts his fist forward. He's not in the square.
How dare he inch closer to us?
All right, so it almost looks like he's attacking Krek, but he's bringing his fist forward, and it's actually way above Krek's head, and it slams into something that you can't see, and this electricity comes shooting out of his hand, slamming into this, and it's almost like it hit a sheet of ice as this electricity sparks off of it and around his hand, and you see him growl, and he might be saying something, but you can't hear it. All right, Tusk. You are muted, sir.
Thank you for saying that, because totally forgot I muted myself. Tusk, eyeing kind of what the Yagnoloth just did, looks to Kitharin's like, she that way, and like kind of points from where she came, because he
Yep.
doesn't know yet.
Yep. Doing magical thing. Demon boy's fighting another demon boy.
As he starts to move that way, he's like, big magic or tiny magic?
Big magic.
Okay. So as he moves,
Okay, so you
confirming this.
slam into something as you go to move, and knocks you back a bit, and you have to go through Kithri Square and up and around because something is there in front of you. It's like a wall that you can't see as you slam.
Kithri is small.
Okay.
Kithri can sneak through.
Okay, so yeah, I
So give me just a minute.
will move through each of their spaces. And then I was like, okay, invisible wall. Invisible box, probably.
5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. So that's 30 feet to where you are right now.
Okay. Good to know. I have a speed of 40, but I'm going to use my action to drink a potion that I just realized I still have because I was checking my inventory. A potion of speed. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the haste spell for 1 minute. No concentration required.
All right. Krek, would you put the haste effect on him, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Would be much appreciated. All right. He'll then move kind of. His speed is doubled, but he only needs to move 10 more feet to get to her. And he had 10 feet left before the doubling anyway, so he has enough to walk up to her. This may end up badly. um, I will be using my bonus action to rage as I'm approaching her.
She's gonna get smacked so hard.
I'm going to apply my rage stuff now. Um, does anything happen as I close the last few feet to the hag? I see the green square here, so I'm not sure if that's something.
As far as you know, nothing happens.
All right. Then for that to end my turn, I will use my hasted action to make one attack against the hag. And as usual, this is reckless. Now I'll scroll through my stuff because I forgot how to play in D&D apparently. Reckless, great weapon master as usual. Miss though, the 17. Oof. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So as you step up and go to swing at her, she reaches forward and sort of puts her hand up in front of you and mumbles something and closes her fist. And I need a save from you. Give me just a moment here. I'll actually let you
No.
roll it.
All right. Can I save you?
Legendary actions are fun.
Oh no.
Oh, this is going to be a real fun fight.
It's fun that they don't have her stuff in alphabetical order. There we go. All
I hate it when that happens.
right, so I was right about 0.1. So now I'm just making sure one thing she was doing was not concentration. Okay,
All right.
so I'm going to move away from Craig for a second.
Lucky guy.
There it is. There it is. It is a charisma save.
Oh boy.
DC 18.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
What?
yes.
All right, and you feel everything starts going dark, and the room starts to fade around you, and then you're like sheer force of will, uh, you pull yourself back in. Fourth level. Boink. All right. Well, the good news is she doesn't have to maintain concentration on that now. Okay. So now it is back to Craig.
Okay, if that's what I thought it was, I do have a contingency. But luckily, it didn't work. So did Tusk like run into something like right in front of me, or was that like back behind
Oh,
me?
no.
That was a square to the left of Kithri.
So the 4 squares that the Yagnaloth are in are completely 100% impassable. You cannot skirt through them at all.
Okay.
So when he went to go through that side portion of it, he slammed into it and had to go completely into Kithri Square and up and around.
Okay. I thought there
Uh,
might have been like a wall of force or something in front of me.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
thing behind you, not the thing in front of you.
Depends on which way you're facing.
True.
You
Jeez.
saw the Yagnaloth slam into something right between you and him, inches from you.
I don't have great spells for close quarters.
Lightning bolt.
I mean, there is the possibility of not being in close quarters.
Yeah, well, I just don't want to damage my own team right now.
All right, and Genesis, you are going to be next. What you doing, Craig?
Okay, this is probably risky, but I will run to the north. Like up here. This is probably a bad idea, but it's the only way to get a clean shot. With a lightning bolt.
Kaboom, kapow.
I'll just do a regular level 3 one. And she failed.
Yay.
Yeet.
Ooh, that looks like a good roll.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Was a great roll.
Yay.
1, 2, 1, 1. The rest 5 and 6s. Nice.
And that'll be my turn this time.
Okay.
Hold on a minute. I had a lightning bolt. Well, I'll worry about it later. I had a lightning bolt, and I could see it, and now it disappeared. Never mind. You know what it looks like. It's zappy.
Yeah.
It's electric-y.
Mhm.
I'll fix it in a minute.
And
All right, so
barrels
she
down.
That was an accident.
Or so you say.
I hope.
she's going to once again put her hand sort of in front of Tusk as and she reaches forward to this time and cups her hand and sort of pull, like she's pulling something out of him.
Can she stop doing that, please?
I mean, hats are supposed to be creepy magic.
I prefer she doesn't like steal your soul though.
That would be preferable. No, simple solutions. Just put a stop to her in general. Oh no.
All right, so this is not coded correctly, but all of a sudden your axe feels extremely heavy. Your backpack is digging into your shoulders. As you are weak and you are dealing half damage. You will get a save at the end of the round.
End of the round or end of my next turn?
No, well, let me see how it reads. That's weird. It would say it that way.
Yeah, I find most spells it's the end of the player's next turn, or like at the end of their turn if it's an end of.
Yeah, it's at each of your turns. To each of your turn. It
Okay.
should be coded, but it's not. But that's fine. We'll remember, and I'll show you how to do the half damage when it gets to that point. If it gets that far.
All right. Good to know. Actually, I think I know where to look for stuff like that. Yes.
Okay. So all along we've kind of been getting like this build up of like, she's coming, she can do crazy, terrible stuff. So Jen got an idea, and IRL Mantha is kind of nervous. So she kind of, as K3 passes her, she kind of gets like a thinking look on her face, and she's like, "You remember that cave with the crystal?" And then she basically
know where you're going with this.
Yeah. She starts digging through. She's going into her bag of holding, and I don't remember how long it takes to get something out.
It's an action. So grab an item from the bag of holding.
Okay, and then she is going to be spending her action to get an item out of her bag of holding, and she before she pulls it out, she kind of says, "Sorry, Crack," and she pulls out one of the black fire crystals that basically gobbles up magic that I've been holding on to forever because I'm like a klepto. Yeah.
Actually, I remember us all kind of grabbing some. I think I only have a tiny one, though, in my inventory.
I've got 3.
Nice. This is going to be interesting to see how this works.
And I feel like I just dragged, I don't know, through a big old hole in your plan, and I'm sorry.
I have no plan. I'm simply hoping you guys don't die. Or don't get upset at me if you do.
See, I don't think you intended on us actually using them, so there's no description in it, but I threw it into chat.
It's there. It's. I know where to look. It's enough to where I can find it.
Nice. This this might be really, really helpful. Also, I love how you apologize to Crack when you are also a spellcaster.
Okay, but I'm not currently casting magic.
True.
And she's the one who chose to do it.
That is true.
All right. K3 is also a spellcaster. So
Technically.
That is also true.
you said you pulled this crystal out of your pack, and now what?
They basically eat magic. And I guess Jen's going to, I don't know, like, just kind of walk maybe a little bit closer so it, I don't know, goes around the corner in range or something. She's really hoping that this will work, and she's not just, like, presenting herself as the next snack.
If I remember correctly, you had to be fairly close for that to work, if that helps at all. But this is just my vague memory from that, like, months and months ago when we actually encountered this.
All right, so again, you guys can't be talking. So
Sorry.
you walk up with this
Sorry.
black fire crystal in your hand.
And I honestly I think that might be my turn because like all my bonus actions are magic, and I would prefer not to like screw myself over.
All right. Top of the next round. Actually, before let me check one other thing.
All right.
It would be nice if I had an assistant who could do all the logistics for me.
Just download Bonzi Buddy. It's your computer assistant.
Oh no, that's what kids are for, though, right? You have a couple of those.
There it is. All right. Okay, so Tusk, it is your go.
All right. Tusk is feeling weakened, but at the same time, that's never stopped him before. So, he is going to do what he does best and still try to reckless Great Weapon Master attack his enemies. With all that he can do. So, nope. That's a miss. Second attack. Crit. If that. Yes. Nice.
All right, so up in the top right, there's that plus minus symbol.
Modifiers.
Yep. So click where it says half under damage.
All right, got that clicked.
And then roll it.
And then here we go. Oh, nice.
All right, so you still feel weak. So that was 2 attacks for your normal round. You still have your hasted action.
So my hasted action, and because I crit, I can make an attack as a bonus action. So I'm going to make those 2 more attacks now. There's a hit. I'm going to roll, click the half again.
There you go.
Roll damage.
I know it's like what his character was made around, but God, I love how good Tusk hits things.
Yes. And
Ouch.
miss. So you kind of watch as Tusk is not deftly holding and wielding his axe like you usually is, where it's almost light as a feather to him. He's actually trying to use the weight of his axe to help him make 2 heavy attacks, but slower and not the same gusto, but still. But for how extra fast he's moving because of the effect of the potion, it almost evens out the normal, but still looks sluggish for him as he misses, but manages to actually get a real good hit on, like in the shoulder area of the hag, and another minor hit, accompanied, of course, by the sounds of rolling thunder. To, flavor-wise, what's the word I'm looking for? Be similar to how Craig does the lightning and he does the thunder. But he's still trying to push through, but definitely seems to be more sluggish in his attacks.
All right, so give me just a moment before you pass your turn.
Yep.
Dang. I really wish Twin spell didn't require it to be a different target. That would be pretty overpowered, though.
Why?
Should I roll that
Doesn't say
save now,
save on end of round.
or does this happen before that?
Here it is. Now I was just double checking what kind of was, because when she hits you, it's not a save, it's an attack. So it doesn't actually have the save in the on her
Okay.
NPC sheet. There you go.
Julio, I'm good at those. And that's
He's very good at those.
Nice.
He's as good as Crack at those. Actually, no, he's actually. Wait, never mind. Oh, Constitution check, not a save.
Sure. Save, I would have +4 more.
Same.
Yeah.
We are all very constituted.
Except for Cat 3.
K3's constipated.
Rude.
All right, K3.
Speaking of Kithri,
Hi. Okay, I finally get to see what's going on, because I can't see.
To be fair, you were up front first.
That was scary.
You
Give me just a second.
didn't know you were there.
It was still scary. What if I need to sneeze?
Ah, yes. K3 is known for how I can do
See,
good words.
that's what happens when you roll like a nat 1 on your
Yep.
stealth check.
Yep, it
Sneeze.
happened.
When you're a pro at being stealthy, and you decide, you know what? This is how I'm gonna screw up my mission.
Okay, and the second starts now. Thank you.
Well,
Okay,
where
go
did
ahead.
the first go?
I said give me a second, so I didn't say when that second started. So if you anyway, K3, what are you doing?
Sorry, I thought you were doing something. I don't know. No, actually, I'm gonna stay there. Wait, maybe I'll move. Fair shot! I just need to change my mind 30,000 times. It's okay. Alright. I'm going to attack her with Mage Bane again.
You're
Because I
welcome.
don't want to get within the green cloudy fog. It looks nasty.
Thank you.
Oh boy, how exciting.
Nice.
And
Yo.
Tusk is right next to her, so I get a sneak attack. And
Oh my
you guys
gosh.
are gonna watch these dice roll. Oh, the
Holy
dice
cow.
5s!
She's on a roll tonight.
Holy cow.
5,
It's
I
2
also
crits
think
already.
11,
Yeah. I also
12.
think Mage Bane is
12
like
times
a
5
fitting
is
thing to use
60.
while fighting this hag. I don't know
it's
about anyone else.
No, 12 times 3 is 36. Plus 6
It's
is
because you're amazing.
42.
I'm gonna actually also go up here. Hey, up here next to Craig, so he's not by himself and gets stabbed in the
Alright, so
back
5, 10,
at a
15,
critical moment.
20,
That would be
25,
bad.
30. Alright, so there you go.
Alrighty, I guess that's my turn. I'm throwing rocks at the grouchy lady.
Oh, nice.
Such a bad
Nice,
child.
nice. I did not see that. That is awesome.
God, I hope
What is
Zane doesn't
this?
learn everything from you.
Okay. I wasn't aware of those two things. All right, so she's going to, this is one action. As she gets rocked back by this sling bullet, stumbles back a little bit. She's bleeding from the axe wound. She puts her two hands in front of her face and sort of closes her fist part away like she's going to scratch her eyes out, and tears down in front of her, about 2 inches from her face and her body, and disappears.
Does the
Uh-oh.
rock do anything about that?
I do have tremor sense, so can I still feel her?
Both you and Genesis have tremor sense, and you do not feel her. And no, the rock does not. The crystals does not do anything about that.
Rude.
Dang it.
There.
Okay.
There we go. All right. All right, Crick. You see this happen? She
Okay.
disappears. She clearly cast
So
something.
I will cast See Invisibility because it says you can see
Okay.
onto the ethereal plane. Creatures and objects on the ethereal plane appear ghostly and translucent. So either teleported or like did something or turned invisible or did something else. I'm hoping she didn't teleport and I can see her with this.
All right, go for it.
Mhm.
Don't forget to mark off spell slots.
Yep.
Mhm.
So this is not canon, but just because I think it's cool. You do see that there is a tusk is standing within a magic circle. This cylinder goes all the way up to and through the ceiling. You also can barely see from where you are that the Yagnoloth is in a cube, some sort of cube. It's 10 by 10. Other than that, you do not see her.
Dang it.
Mhm.
Now, would you put that in the chat, please? See invisibility. And are you going to move or do anything else?
Well, I'm assuming that she teleported somewhere. In that case, I have no idea where she is. I don't know what to do.
As if they were visible. All right, so it's sadly though, it says as if they were visible, but it does not actually give you any kind of special vision itself. So within the range of your light spell, you do not see anything visible. And I'm going to say that the says appears ghostly and translucent, ethereal objects. So I'm going to say that's why you can see the thing around the Yagnoloth.
Okay.
All right, so are you moving anything else? If not, pass turn. All right,
Jen's a
Genesis.
Jen's a little disappointed that it didn't do anything. And now she's kind of like nerfed herself.
Go ahead and give me, I forget, your hyper vigilant.
Nope.
All right,
Ah, dang! I forgot about
Come
something.
on, Genesis.
What are you gonna
Charisma is the one thing you're good at. Okay.
I have to remember that the next time.
Sorry, I did not expect it to be my turn so quickly. Jen's just gonna like set the crystal down on the ground and walk away from it to cast magic.
All right.
So she sets it down and just to be safe, even though like everybody else was doing magic, I have a scroll of locate creature, and since she's doing a disappearing act, I've been holding on to this forever. So I'm gonna use it.
All right, so you drop the crystal, you move forward. As you move into the square next to Tusk, it's almost like you're passing through. Have you ever worked in a kitchen where you have a refrigerator, walk-in refrigerator?
God, I wish. No.
I have.
Okay. You know what a beaded curtain is?
Yeah.
So it's as if there were 5 or 6 beaded curtains, all one right after the other, immediately stacked against each other. It's a slight give in the air as you step into that square. You're able to walk through it just fine, but it's like something almost wanted to keep you out for a moment, and the same thing as you then walk out of that square. in front of Kithri, and then everything is fine.
That's fun. Jen's over here, like, wondering, like, why is Dusk just standing in it?
You do see the runes on the ground, so it was clearly something having to do with the magical things you'd cast.
That was actually a good description. So, good job. So I've got a scroll of locate creature, and I guess I haven't used it yet. So, Jen's gonna use it to try to figure out where the heck she went.
I have to go ahead and share it in the chat.
I already have.
Size. All right, so it does say so long as you have seen such a creature up close within 30 feet at once, at least once. So while you wouldn't be able to use it because you know she's familiar to you, you are able to do it because you know it's a hag. And so, give me just a second. Three. South and east. All right, so you sense that it is southeast.
And Jen shares that with the group. Huh.
It is concentration. So let me throw that on you.
I did, in fact, already move 30 feet. So Jen's gonna speak because that's a thing. She's in that direction. Is she in the like start? I can't word. Did she go back to where like the ladder is or something?
You said
You know she's level with you. And southeast.
Could still be in the ladder room. I don't know.
All right. Tusk, I'm throwing you a roll.
Dang.
Did she already go in a new round? All right, so it's the start of a new round. There we go. She's going there. I'm just checking something real quick. Craig, you're going to be next.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. It's at will. Nice. All right. Tusk, one more time.
Cha cha, real smooth.
Dang. Dang.
Craig, what would you like to do?
Okay, so just as said, southeast, right?
Yeah. If it helps, she is pointing her finger in the direction, but like there is a wall there, so
+4. She gets back.
This sucks. I really don't just want to run after her by myself. Jeez. Part of me is wondering if there's like a spot she could have been like on the other side of like the lava.
Damn it.
Uh,
All right, what you gonna do? K3, you're next.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'll start going back.
You going back that way, okay? All
And
right.
oh wait,
Okay. K3.
Well, I just accidentally clicked on Athena, but I guess it takes a while to cast the summoning ritual for her, correct? Because I think she got
don't-
wrecked by.
If you're like summoning her from scratch, that's like an hour.
an hour.
If you
If she's like in the other plane, it's an action.
If she's just summoned and dismissed, it's just an action to bring her back.
unfamiliar
But if she's
spell.
like died and you need to redo the ritual,
Yes,
that's
the
an
spell
hour.
the spell itself is only a ritual. So it's one of those odd spells where the casting time is an hour.
I think she got wrecked by Yagnolost lightning when we were fighting him.
Yeah.
Oops.
I guess that's not happening. Part of me wants to run around like knocking on walls and stuff, but I mean, Genesis has locate creature, and she said it was up and back.
No, she's
No.
pointing at the wall. It's southeast, but southeast is the wall for her.
So back where Yagnoloth is.
No, that's southwest.
That's
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well. I don't know where to go.
All right, so you're passing.
Yeah, can I hold my action to move with Jen when she moves?
Okay. Tusk.
Tusk is going to, in his mind, need check this lower passageway because I see lava, but I'm not sure what else might be down here. So he runs to the south and can hopefully also go east. Upon reaching there, Tusk will yell back, saying, "The pathway continues this way to where Jen is pointing." Yeah,
Give me a minute.
he kind of steps back to yell that back
Gives a line of
at
sight.
Jen and Kithri and
That's why it's not there. What the
Trek,
hell?
who was going the other direction.
It doesn't have a door.
What?
There we go. All right, so you said you step back.
Rather, like, I turn to yell, and I guess I would say, like, step around 5 feet to yell that down the corridor at them before going back. So I'll use 5 moves to do that, and then use the last of my movement to get, because that would be 30 to get to there. So
All right, so I need a save.
oh wait, I have haste. I actually have more movement than that, but so I actually will be moving more after whatever you do,
Speak on you.
because I remember I'm under haste effect because it's potion.
10.
Keep forgetting that.
Love that
I'm good at
potion.
these. Yeah. I'm good at these.
1,
Yee.
2, 3. So it's actually going to work out for you. The heat from the magma, it's somewhat cautious footing here, but you're able to pass through it just fine. And the heat from the magma does 3 points of damage to you. And let's see, it is not psychic, so it's only 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
That would be pretty gnarly if you walked by the lava and it just attacked your brain.
That would be gnarly. So Sven, I realize I actually have more movement because of haste, so I will be continuing moving just a bit more. Going to move to about here, and this is the end of my movement, I swear.
Oh, actually, I decided to action dash and
That's a weird thing that's down that way. I'll look at that later. But Tusk will wait here, holding his action to attack anything that comes at him. If the hag reappears, he can attack. He will attack.
It is a stalagmite and a stalactite that merge together.
Okay.
Blocking the path there in the midst of the magma.
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'm going to put on the hold action for me and pass the turn. Or ready action, I guess.
well, Tusk just called us over, and it's as good as an idea as any. So Jen's gonna hurry down to where he disappeared, and since that's Kithri's holded action, Kithri's also gonna come hurrying down to where he was. Oop, those are dice being. I love you, Tusk.
Tusk is not noticing things today. He has a lot on his mind, okay? Like hitting things in anger.
Oh, that should have been only 25 feet of movement, but it said 30. I don't know what happened. That's 30. And then I don't have anything else to do. So I was gonna action dash. Unless you had something to say before I did that.
I do not.
And we Newman. I can't see where I'm running. Oh, there's stuff down here.
Yeah.
That's 30.
Moved this far. We.
Oh no.
I'm just imagining I slip on the rock and go hurling into the lava.
No.
Oh,
I'm not
oh
here.
no.
Wait, I'm not here to pick you up with my telekinesis.
This could be very bad. Lava hurts a lot.
I mean, we don't know what he's doing. Boom.
Sure.
Jen does not want to make these saves today.
All right, so as you're moving past the outcropping, the lava, the magma bubbles, and some lands on your leg, and the overall heat as well starts singeing your hair a bit, and you take 13 points of damage.
Rude.
Oh, that's a lot better than I was initially thinking.
And you're still feeling the heat, so you probably would have gone up behind Tusk. Do you choose to do that?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you run around, you move around. You also have, okay, so give me just a second. 16. It was GC 16. Yep, 16. Disadvantage. Boom.
It's okay, Tusk. I can see for you.
All right, so you run around, move up at the end of the round.
I do want to know what direction the hag is in, because I have moved at this point.
Five, 10. I was just double checking where you had dropped the crystal. It is east.
Okay.
And it is your turn again.
It is my turn again.
Motivated by that knowledge. But give me just a moment before you take your turn. Okay, it is. All right, so Tusk, Genesis runs up behind you. And you geez, gets burned from the magma. And you feel weak again.
Ah, dang.
Genesis.
That's a very rude thing that keeps on attacking Tusk.
You would not know this.
Yeah. But Player Mantha does.
Tusk is many things, but a drama queen is not one of them. Now, if it had been
Yeah.
some other people in the party, then you definitely would have known he was suddenly weak.
Yeah, no. Dusk is definitely the kind to where, like, he's feeling bad and he will try to act like he's not feeling bad until it becomes very obvious.
All right, what you doing, Genesis? K3, you're up next after some other stuff happens.
Honestly, it took me a minute to find the thing that you were talking about in the first place. Because I do be doing those good brain thinkings today. So, I can see through those thoughts, right?
Now, from where you are, you're talking about 4 inches by 6 inches wide.
So if I got a bit closer, I could, though.
If you moved up adjacent to the door, you could, yes. And you'll be able to see if there's movement happening behind it, yes.
Like all the way up to the door?
You have not seen any movement, nor is there light in there.
But I do have dark vision. Okay.
With your passive perception, I'll say you would know.
Mhm.
So as you're moving up, you've got the magma shining from behind you, looking through this little small thing. That's all you're able to determine from where you are. If you move up, stuck your face up to it, then you will be able to look around.
Craig's just running down the corridor, turns around, no one's there.
Yeah, nobody said anything. No one. They're just
Tusk
Shut-
did
took off.
yell.
Tusk did
I mean,
yell.
I did yell back. I don't know
Yes.
if he was too far away to hear or not, but Tusk is loud by, demonstrated by like everything about him.
All right, Genesis, what you doing?
Um, you know, this might be dumb. She's going to actually. She's gonna like wiggle a little bit to see if the direction changes dramatically. So she moves up there to see if like she can pinpoint like what direction it's coming from. Because as of this point, like her best guess is like, hey, there's probably something in that room.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It was still Abyssal. Really?
Okay, and it was east before. Um, so she's going to drop concentration and move to the door and basically look at the floor and then do spike growth.
I wish I could see what was going on.
Wow, if only you were faster.
I only had my action.
At least it's not as bad as Krek, who ran the other direction.
I'm sorry, Craig.
Yeah.
To be fair, Nick is the MVP that figured out that, hey, there might be something past this lava.
I literally said that, but then went this way instead.
Yeah, I mean, actually, that confused me, to be honest. Like, you said that and then went the other direction.
All right, so
So,
you can do it within 15 feet of the door.
if
Where
I
do you
can
want it to
see
be?
the
I'll be right
floor,
back.
20 feet away, preferably, so it doesn't hit me. But if I can see the floor, I'm casting spike growth on it. And I cannot turn off the locate critter effect, so
5, 10, 15, 20. All right, give me a moment. Yeah, doing all these area effect spells and such takes me a minute.
Or like, hey, what would be the best way to confuse our DM?
It's not confused. It just takes me a minute to. It's a nice thing about Fantasy Grounds. Now I can do it, cast it on the fly.
Hey. He's a pro DM.
Turn it down. All right, perfect. Okay, it is there. You see the thorns come up. From what little you can see, as you look into this little hole, I will give you. I'm going to do it this way. Give me just a moment here. Let me go back. Play. Shift. All right, so that should have worked.
Yes.
So you have an idea as you're looking into it. Are you going to keep your head in the window, or are you going to, once you've done casting the spell, move back? What are you going to do?
Well, I'm pretty sure I used all of her movement, so at the very least, like, not having her head stuck in the window, but like, she's not moving either, which might be a very bad idea.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you want to watch and see if you see movement or if your spell affects anything. All right, so since you're that close, all you can see is just like the tiny part of the bottom wall right here within the door.
Basically, just over here trying to like smoke them out. And basically, just let me know if I need to roll anything. And that's my turn, guys.
All right, so when a creature moves into or within a creature that can't see it when the spell is cast. Okay, that answers those questions. All right, so with your passive perception, you see a face in the window. Go ahead and roll damage for me for the spike growth.
Okay. And that's for 5 feet of movement. If they moved more, go ahead and let me know.
And do you want the good news or the bad news?
Well, I see the big ol' failure on her face, so I think I know what the bad news is, but bad news first, please.
Tusk Genesis is gone.
Oh boy. Mhm.
She appeared so suddenly behind him, and then she just disappeared.
Poof.
Good news
Ghost
is
looking.
you are in a nice meadow with the sun shining overhead, a little blinding at first. Little butterflies floating around.
Oh no.
No, it's a snowy mountain peak.
So you can go ahead and take the concentration off.
Oh. I can't see myself anymore, so I think you're gonna have to take the concentration off. Also, locate critter, I can't take that off because you put it on.
Hmm.
All right, so Kithri, it's your turn.
Hmm.
Jeez. I feel like it's been
I can
forever
find
since my turn.
throat. Yeah, me too.
Yes,
It's
speaking of
because
correcting, you're
Jen went
next.
twice in a row. Also, this is a good opportunity since Jen's not even here. I'm gonna go open my windows and bring like a fan over. So have fun.
Next.
I will try.
Might be warmer outside than inside.
I will take that risk.
Hmm.
I'd been real sad if I failed. I cannot fail. Never mind.
Thinking that one's still on that one.
I'm a halfling.
Oh, right.
I can't win that one.
You're rolling that one twice.
It's not how halfling luck works. You roll a 1, you re-roll.
You reroll it once. I don't think you keep rerolling.
11.
But
All right, so
regardless.
Kithri, you take 11 points damage. Again, if you go into that square, you're still feeling the heat. If you go up 1, so is that where you want to go?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't see anything, so I wanted to
10, 15,
she'll
20,
like the
25.
test
So
'cause
that's actually
be like
25 feet from where you started.
she'll turn to Tusk and be like, "Where did Jen go?"
She disappeared.
Mm. From where did she disappear?
Tuss is just like looking across the room at that window.
She can't see.
Let's see, I have blind sense or tremor sense, not blind sense.
Tuss does not think about this and is looking across the room.
All right, so what else are you doing there, Kithri?
So do I know where he's looking or no?
He's looking to the east. You can tell the room extends a ways. You should see everything in blue, don't you?
How far have I moved? You said it was 25?
Do you not see the rest of the room in blue?
I do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood your question. Yes. So that's 35 where you are now.
I'll use my bonus action to dash. Jeez Louise, I just can't
Okay.
today, can't I?
So you can tell that there's another room protruding. I'm going to do this. Hold on. Alt. Shift. So it's not clear because it's through a wall and a door, but you're pretty, as your foot you're moving and stuff, you can tell there's an open space beyond the door that you can feel in front of you.
I might use my action to cast light. Do I have it? It's easy to forgive. Yes, I do have light. Yeah, I'll cast light on one of my sling bullets. And so I can get a better view of what is going on, see if I can find a door or something.
All right. Are you planning on throwing it, or are you going to keep it on yourself?
I'm gonna keep it for now. I might
All right.
use it to smack someone in the face, but we'll see.
Because I can add it to your token, or I can add it to the map. So it's if I put it on your token, it moves with you. So give me just a second. Token light. Spell light. All right. Does that work?
I think so. Maybe.
Did everything turn from blue to gray?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right. So you can see now. And you see there's a window in a door about 4 feet up. It's about 6 feet wide. I mean 6 feet, 6 inches wide by about 4 inches tall. A couple tiny bars in there.
Okay. All right. I think I've used all of my actions and stuff. Use my action, bonus action, movement. Yeah.
All right, quick.
Time to go back.
Do a 2-prong attack.
Wait, what?
He doesn't know.
15, 20. Oh, that's why. Click. Boom. All right, so you are there.
I can.
Give me a. All right, it's coming. What is your What do you use to cast spells with? Charisma.
Yeah.
And are you the one that cast light on yourself?
Yeah.
It's 12. All right, so you feel the light start to flicker, and then you're able to, sheer force of will, bring it back. All right, so you move 30 feet.
I can't quite remember what Tusk said. Is it down directly down from me, or is it over and then down?
Give it your best shot.
It was directly down.
Okay. So I guess I'll dash. It's my action. That's my movement.
Okay, so hold on.
Oh. I didn't realize I was. Yeah.
Runs into lava.
All right, so
Get
as
him,
you get
Ball!
there,
Oh.
We all did it.
all right, so you're able to not fall or dive into the lava. Where are you moving your last 5 feet?
Guess over here.
Luckily, he has no hair to burn off.
But
That
he
you
does
know
have
of.
phalanges.
Yeah, I have fingers.
1, 2, 3. 10. All right, so you take 5 points of damage from the heat.
I'm over here still dying because Nimbus.
What?
Crack, you're gonna lose your fingers and your toes to the lava.
All right, Tusk.
All right.
So
A quick
he's
point of
raging.
clarification on my part: is it a door with a window on it, or is it just a window? That's over by where Kithri is.
You don't know. You haven't seen it yet. There's a door there.
Remember,
You can see
It
the
is
door.
a door.
Yes.
Okay, it is a door. I thought for a second that was just a window, and was it a door
Actually,
as well?
with her light spell, I will say you're no longer at disadvantage for perception. So yes, you're able to see that there's a small window in the door, about 6 inches wide, 4 inches high, with a couple of small bars in it.
Okay. We'll move up to the door. Nah, Tuss is just gonna try and open the door. I was thinking about trying to do something like going through the window, or like.
It is very warm
Didn't see that.
and locked.
Screw it. Tuss is just gonna attack the door. Try to like basically axe it open.
that's how you keep your rage, baby.
All right, roll your damage.
All right. Because of course, great weapon master. Which, though technically it's half of that because I am weakened. Just remembered that. Forgot to click the modifier. If the door holds, he will attack it again.
The door hold. Yes, the door holds.
Okay, this time I'm going to click half and roll my damage again. Huh, I thought I clicked half. Oh, it would
You did, but you're not
apply.
applying it to anything, so that's why I
Okay.
didn't calculate.
Okay, that makes sense. And if it holds again, I do have my haste attack that I can do as well. Doors. D&D party's worst enemy at times.
All right, so um, all right, so the way that this door is made, there are iron bands across it. So
Mhm.
I'll say if you do one more strike against it, you're able to break it enough to where you can just be
Push through.
pushed open. It's not that you're not doing enough damage; it's that you'd have to crawl through this small space that you're breaking through.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say I'll use my hasted attack on it to finish breaking it open and then move through with the last of my movement. Well, actually, I keep forgetting. I'm hasted. I have 80 feet of movement. So I guess I'll move to stand farther in the room. We'll go with there. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that. So basically, you watch as Tusk run. Yes, sorry about that. runs up to the door and just looks out the window for a second, shrugs or just like shakes his head, and then takes his axe and just repeatedly axes it, just whacks into it to make just enough of an opening for him to shove through. Bury the shining like, here's Johnny.
All right, so you see in this room,
Mhm.
For now, I'll just make it quick. You see what looks to be some sort of odd sarcophagus-looking type contraption.
Okay.
All right, so hold on a minute, Kithri. Oh, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 18, Tusk.
Yes.
Ugh, that scared me. I'm like, oh,
He
destroyed.
Noise.
All right, so you are no longer weakened.
That is nice. That's very nice.
Until she casts it again next turn.
Of course.
All right, so the good news is you can see her.
That is good news. However, me rolling such a low wisdom save
Bad
does
news
not
is
seem.
you cannot move.
Dang. Good old person.
All right,
Still
Kithri.
doesn't dominate person.
Do I see that Tuz? Can I tell that he just got a spell cast?
What is your passive insight?
My passive insight? 15.
Yes. So he's slowly
Okay.
moving forward and looking around, just sort of scanning the room, and all of a sudden just stops moving completely. So yes, you can tell something odd is going on.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on him. With my sling.
Hmm.
I don't know if that will help or not, but we'll see. Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind. Let me shut up.
It is your turn. I'm just looking to see what level that spell is. Here it is. All right, so go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh boy, it's above 4. Yikes.
Oh.
I thought it was like legit just hold person. No, I feel dumb.
I mean, it could be. Just could be cast at a higher level.
I suppose.
Just go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay, what do I roll?
So it's your spell casting, whatever your normal spell casting attribute is. I believe it's intelligence for you.
Mm-hmm. Should I just do a check?
Dispel magic. Damn it.
Am I proficient or no? Is it just an intelligence roll or?
It would just be an
Yes,
ability
you are
check.
proficient.
Okay. So
So it's a spellcasting, your spellcasting ability. You can also find that on your actions page. In your, if you click on spells, should pop up a thing. Cantrips. The magnifying glass. Let's see. I think
I'm still trying to find spells.
8 plus int.
I have lots.
Yeah, so
Of
it's
them.
8 plus your int plus your mod. So just roll in your in the modifier, put
I think it would add my int as
8.
well. I think it's
Put plus 8 in the modifier, and then roll your just roll 20.
my gosh.
12. All right.
Let's say it
10 plus the spell's level. All right. So go ahead and mark off whatever you said. You used your
Mage Bane.
mage bane, so mark off a use, and nothing happens.
Okay. Well, that's my action,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure I want to go in there. So
Mhm.
All right. So what are you going to do then?
shrink back. Use my bonus action to hide.
All right. So go ahead and give me a stealth check, and
Tower?
yes, in the tower. All right, Greg.
Yay!
He moved. He attacked.
I wanna see in the room more.
850. So you see those scattered remains. What is your passive perception?
Pretty bad, 11.
All right, so you see the scattered remains of the door, sort of half hanging on the hinge, and there's wood chips all over the floor. You see Tusk standing there. What is your passive insight?
15 if it's 10 plus your modifier.
All right, so you can tell he's not moving, and it's not normal.
Yeah.
Extremely stiff.
Well, I don't
Oh,
have
after
Dispel
Kithrin went,
Magic or
she
anything like
goes.
that, so
Boink.
I can't really do anything to help. And that's my movement. Crick doesn't even know that what happened to Genesis. Greg just thinks, oh, she's ahead of Tusk.
Tusk is the only one you see, and Tusk is not moving. You don't see Kithri. You don't see Genesis.
I don't see Kithri.
Oh, I take that back because
Wait.
Kithri has a light spell on. So yes, you see her. She's sort of hiding and crouching down,
Oh, I
but
forgot about
she
that.
has a light spell there. So yes, you see her.
Okay.
Does that just invalidate my?
I
Sorry.
mean, if you're glowing, it's pretty eye-catching.
I
You are
mean, theoretically, they might not be able to see you because they're blinded by the light.
She is blocked for like even Tusk right now cannot see you. So you are hidden from Tusk. Yes.
Mm.
For example, even having a light spell on you. All right, so correct, you move up. You're gonna blast Tusk with lightning.
Snap out of it. I guess I'll I guess I'll use my action to dash, but I probably won't use the full movement. I'll stay behind Tusk. This map is set up weird.
All right, so you finally, your invisibility pays off.
Heck
Because
yeah.
you see an invisible person. I will expose her.
Woo! Go crack!
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so now that there's
Since
two
it's
of you in here, this thing is very odd looking. Again, you don't have a whole lot of time to study it, but it is a strange metal sort of like a sarcophagus thing with wires going in and out of it, and it's raised up on a little dais type thing. So when and there are hinges on the side, and it's made of metal. When the top is raised, you could reach in at it's about 4 feet up to reach into it. Looks to be a good 12 feet long, but each end of it, about 3 or 4 feet of it, has these wires and different knobs and things on them. So it's you haven't seen anything like this before.
I was gonna say, oh, I'll pretend that I don't see her, but then it says they appear as visible, so I don't think Craig knows she is invisible.
You
Or
do, you do. It has like I said, I'm going to say you do know that they're invisible.
no. So maybe she'll decide to not attack me immediately.
That would be
I don't
really
know.
funny if he just went up to her.
All right, you do anything else?
I mean, I use my action to dash, so I can't really do much else now.
Mhm.
I'm going to check something. Monsters, fifth level. At the end of its turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. Okay. All right. All right. So Tusk, sort of out of the corner of your eye, you see a little bit of movement, some shadows and stuff, and then as the light source moves away from where it was, and now you're in shadow again, and then you hear this movement, and you hear, and it's this person is behind you. And go ahead and give me I'll push a roll to you.
Alrighty.
Air would be extremely hot and dry, so.
Mhm. And also, you were like a sorcerer who's been running around a lot.
Hey, I have the same constitution as you.
That does not mean you are the best physically in shape, though. I'm still not moving, though. Which, unfortunately, I think does mean that at the end of my turn, my rage ends because I have not attacked anything nor taken any damage.
Correct. You got away from it. Oh wow. Okay, it did. So this one worked for some reason. Why
Weird.
the other ones didn't? So I'll give it to you. So I'll say at the end of the turn, you start moving again. You do lose your rage, but
Yep.
you are at least no longer held.
Sweet. I'm taking off the rage effects real quick.
And as you start moving again, Krek, you see she's even without your, even with your 15 insight, you can tell she's not happy,
Maybe now.
making her burn through all her spell slots.
Mhm.
All right, so all of a sudden, she appears again as she starts saying these words, and this mist appears behind you. 20-foot radius.
What color?
Fifth. Yellow-green fog.
Oh, I mean, Craig might know. I definitely know what it is, but Craig might know what it is.
Do you have counterspell?
Nope.
But I can't see.
Okay.
Dang it.
I think we got hit with this earlier, actually. So yeah, I think Craig definitely would know what this is.
Mhm.
All right, and it does go around corners. And everything is heavily obscured.
Good thing I have tremor scent.
Yeah, that's not the main feature of this.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
All right, that's another 5th level spell slot that she's burning. Boy. Boom. All right, and that takes us to the bottom of the round. Top of the round. Kithri, you get to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes. Do I roll it?
Give me just a second.
You rolled a save for herself. Not me.
She succeeded.
That's weird. Let me try that again.
Well, maybe she should have failed.
Yeah, I can't say I
Oh no.
expect that. That was a lot of dice. I am scared now. Oh, it wasn't
Yeah,
too bad.
Cloud Kill is nasty.
All right, so you breathe in. As you see this green thing, you hold your breath for a moment, and then as you start, you can't see anything, and you take a step, and you step on a particularly sharp piece of magma that has cooled and is now shale. I don't know if I forget what it turns into. Anyway, igneous rock of some kind, and it causes you to gasp for a second, and you start you coughing, and now your eyes are watering and your lungs are burning. But it is your turn.
I don't want to be
Okay.
that guy, but it affects you even if you don't breathe.
If it makes you feel any better, Mantha, her actions page on the combat tracker is almost as long as your action page, so it's a pain in the butt.
Ah, so that's why we're only facing against one enemy.
Technically, there's another guy that she summoned, but he's fighting
He's
me.
in a timeout square.
I'm not sure he actually wanted to be fighting us, so
Why? I heard the
Okay.
notification like it was my turn. I guess not.
I was getting rid of the dice on her.
Oh,
It was annoying me.
I might try to cast the spell magic again.
Actually, you can see her, so you can, because of your stuff, so I'll leave that up.
So for dispel magic, do I have to be looking at her?
No, you're
Or
dispelling the cloud, so
I'll stay
you,
right.
you can do it from anywhere, as long as you can see the cloud.
Okay. Well, trying new things.
Cool.
Trying
Give
to
me another
use
roll.
magics. Failing to use magics. Should I just give you a save because that's +8 and it's intelligence?
Okay, that works.
Oh my gosh. I don't even have any inspiration! Sven, why is luck garbage right this second? It sucks.
All right, so yes, mark off another roll. The rolls are not with you as far as dispel magic is concerned.
I'm leaving. Screw this.
All right, you two start feeling the warmth of the magma, so you know if you get any closer, it's gonna start burning you again. But at least you're out of the clouds.
Okay.
There's a move.
So I use my action.
Yeah, so you have like a movement left if you want a bonus action type thing.
Yeah.
Correct, you're next.
I think I'm good.
okay. I know what I'm gonna do on my turn.
Well, it is your turn.
I mean, I was going to go to the bottom corner before the whole cloud kill thing, and I was gonna whisper to Tusk, but I don't think I can. Be very hard to whisper when you're choking on what is basically chlorine gas.
All right, and
Sir
speaking of
gas.
witches, since it is your turn, give me just a second here. Is she gonna do anything? Yeah, she's going to turn invisible. There. Okay.
I mean,
So
if I
you've
can't,
turned
I'll try to
invisible.
tell Tusk she's
Stays where she
invisible.
is. On her turn, she would have moved, but I screwed that up, so I'll leave it. All right, so you take. You need to do a roll, so give me a minute. So the reason I'm not letting you do it for these things because it's save and then damage. So this way, it automatically does it for you, whereas Tusk is rolling to get rid of an effect, so there's no damage involved. That's why. Come on, there it is. Move. Quick. Nice, you succeeded.
Yay. So I only take like what, half damage?
27.
Yeah. What am I
All right.
concentrating on?
And we see invisibility.
It's not a concentration.
Then maybe you concentrate on something else. Oh, it might be thinking you're concentrating on
The haste I gave Tusk.
which is
Okay, so just ignore it.
I was gonna run here before the whole cloud thing.
So you're heavily obscured, but you having seen the room, you're able to put your hand against the wall and just sort of move quickly down. Plus, this big
And I
sarcophagus
don't
thing
see
is over
her.
there.
So I guess I'll look.
So now, yes, because of your seeing invisibility, yes, you can see her.
Oh. And I will. It's kind of risky, but not really. I'll do a 5th level witch bolt.
Very nice. Okay.
Come on, I got a plus 10. What?
oh
Why did I
no.
disadvantage?
Oh, because
No.
she has invisibility. So let me put a +1 in the modifier.
+1.
Yeah, because you dropped to 5.
Yeah.
So 15 still misses. So
But hey,
Unfortunately.
I do have a second 5th level spell slot.
That is good.
and as I said, if you want to maintain concentration and do not use up everything, use everything else, use up your action, you can maintain the witch bolt and try to steer it toward her again. Like I said,
Okay.
witch bolt is a stupid spell the way it's written. So
So if I hold concentration and do nothing else, you let me try to attack with it again.
next turn, yeah, because you're blasting electricity. She's in a way, and this thing is metal, so it's pulling a lot of electricity away, and you're zapping it. So you can try to move it. You can move, but you can't do anything else.
Effectively
Okay.
frying whatever might or might not be alive inside.
Or bring it to life. Who knows?
Ah,
It's a
Frankenstein.
All right, Tusk, and let me put you a roll. Look at that piece of cake.
nice. Yeah. Very hardy fella.
Pizza cake.
You do not have. You can see some sparks. You see some like flashing through this cloud down below. You can hear the electricity as it. You think Crack is doing his stuff again, and you know the basic outline, layout of the room, but you don't know where
Yep.
she is.
Am I aware that Crack moved down to the bottom of the room, like moved past me? Am I aware of kind of generally where he went?
And I did walk past you.
No,
So
everything
maybe.
is heavily obscured. I mean, he
Okay.
might have pushed you out of his way when he moved by you, but you're not sure where he went exactly. But like I said, you can put 2 and 2 together and figure out that he moved down.
Yeah, it was more of a if Tusk knew which direction into the room Crack went, he was going to try and follow. But if he doesn't know, he'll just have to pick a random direction.
Like I said, you felt him move, heard him move
Mhm.
away from you, and then all of a sudden you hear this crackling from below you. So pretty sure he went south.
Okay. Then he'll go south, following Krek, because Krek mentioned that she was invisible. I'll say he'll try and move to the other side of Krek, and then just try and look around for her, holding his action to attack if he is able to on her. That's
5,
all I can
10,
really do at the moment.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Not going to rage again just yet.
Okay, so give me a. We'll do this. 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 Sorry, Catherine, I had you selected.
Fine. Should I roll it anyway?
17. Yeah, you don't hear her. You're not sure. And you've got this, as you move in front of him, give me a dex saving throw. You can either roll it or get rid of it. Either one. Catherine.
Mhm.
Dex.
Alright, dex
DC
save.
14.
Wow, that's which bullet gets
Maybe we
attached to
should play
Tusk.
the other campaign this week, guys.
All right, so it's is it a D12 or D8, Craig?
What? Sorry.
Your witch bolt, is it doing
D12.
D8s? All right, so up on the top right where you have the little effects and combat tracker and party sheet,
Yeah.
find the modifier one. It's plus and minus.
Mhm.
Open it up, click half.
Yeah.
And then drop the damage for a 5th level witch bolt onto Tusk.
Oh no. Oh no.
You've got this huge metal object between you and him. He's sort of moving around, trying to figure out what's going on, and
Touches it.
Oh no.
Oh, that.
Oh no.
yeah,
Well, I
don't
non-raging
feel-
Tusk. 20 points
I
of
don't
damage.
feel as
as you-
bad because he ran into it, but
Right, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
Tusk swinging his axe up and down, and you run into it. It's like, what are you gonna do? All right, so
He's
next,
decapitated. That's what you're gonna do.
Well, if that happens before I end my turn, I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind, and then hold my action to attack if I see the hag, and that'll be it.
okay. 1, 2.
And that. Alrighty.
Crack, you
Well-
saw that she was reaching for something on the wall, and then as you blasted toward her, she realizes you can see her, and again, just sort of glares at you and moves. All right, so the good news is you can see her now.
yay.
Bad news is there are 4 of her.
Mirror image.
Dang, I really want chain lightning.
30 feet, 10.
Guys, when's the last time we've hit her?
It has been a while.
15, 20.
We have not hit her since you were banned.
Michaela,
Yeah, I know what happened.
In Jesus' name.
Yeah.
One of these turns, you guys are gonna actually hit her, and she's gonna succeed the concentration save.
Well, of course.
Of course.
She's going to use one of her. She has advantage on saves. Oof, she still failed. Okay. All right. Next round. She gets to go again. All right. So, K3, you see her come out of the fog.
Where? I'm by myself. That's. She's rolling against herself again. Not that I want to roll because I usually fail.
Maybe that's just morality come back to bite her in the butt.
All right. What does she want to do against her?
Wait, I looked away for a second. Where'd she go?
There we go.
She ran into the cloud and away.
Oh, jeez.
And you see 4 of her. And she is going to.
I'm excited to be down. Big.
Wait. She's casting a spell at you.
Oh my gosh, I saved.
That was 4th.
Barely, but I.
Congratulations.
So her clawed hand reaches forward, and again she curls it, sort of pulls toward herself, and you feel this wave of nausea just come over you, and some of your hair falls out, and your skin starts turning grayish, and it starts peeling off, especially under your armor, and your cough, and you can taste blood in your mouth.
Flick the wounds?
And
I don't know.
all right, correct.
Well, it looks like I lose the lightning because I can't see her.
You still got Tusk there if you want.
I mean,
I
I
already got
already
him.
kind of did it.
Where's the other 3 of her?
Still with her.
Yeah, they're all together.
Okay. Gotcha,
Okay, I
gotcha.
guess I'll drop the witch bolt. Dang it.
I appreciate your patience with me, guys. I'm trying to play her
Yeah,
as realistically as I can, and there's a lot going on. And poor
yeah, it makes sense.
Samantha, she tried to do it
Oh no,
to
I can totally
Tusk.
understand. I
Tusk
have
would have been
played
gone for a minute
enemy
too.
spellcasters with a lot of spells before. Takes a lot.
Celeste's brother, did he have a lot of spells?
Yes and no. He was a high level paladin, but mostly it's just smite.
Hmm.
Yeah, correct. Here you
Okay.
go. Yep.
Smite and spite.
I can't really see into it. And I'm thinking if she wants to choke on her own cloud kill, let her do it. Guess I'll go past Tusk. Go like here? I don't know. You see if I can see her. That probably.
Everything
Wait,
is
what?
heavily obscured. You cannot see anything. I'm letting
Okay.
you guys see everything, but you can't see through the cloud at all. Can't see
Okay.
more than 5 feet through it.
So I'll try to ignore that I can see the other side.
Where is this? We'll go here. We'll go to this, and we'll do.
Jeez.
Where is
I
it?
don't think Craig would
Duplicate
want
layer
to go
as
through
walls.
that. It's definitely not gonna
What the
dash
heck?
into
Okay.
it. So I'm gonna say I will skip my
I'll make it
turn.
an effect.
The rest of my turn.
Terrain effect.
I am not sure. I don't have much to make me feel better. Even if I did, it probably would help that much. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Stabby stabby. I'm only the one here, but let's do some stabbing. And she would like to have her Mage Bane wrapped around her wrist, because next time this lady tries to cast a spell, I'm gonna try to counterspell it, because I would like to not die today. But we'll see.
Finger of death.
I just added, made it an effect. So it was, you can't
I
see through
got
it
scared
anymore.
for a moment because they just both disappeared on my screen.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I did a stabby.
Come on.
I guess that's it.
What is happening to my screen, folks? Sorry. Stream here. I'll just do this. Let's see. Yeah, lady is there. What the hell, over?
So I did hit her. Is she concentrating on Vanish?
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry. I was, so if you hit her, then we have to check to see about the mirror image. Give me a 20-sider. I'll let you roll it.
Yikes.
All right, so that hits a duplicate, so it did not do the damage.
Oof. That makes me sad.
But now there's only 3 of her.
Yeah.
Correct.
I also have mirror image.
I was trying to put the effect so Craig couldn't see through it, and I broke Fancy Grounds.
Oof.
All right, that was you. Tusk, your turn.
Yep. Tusk is going to enter a rage again. I'm gonna real quick apply that. And
Try
he's going to
closing
kind
it
of
and opening it
run up
again.
around, kind of
See if
past
that
Kraken
helps.
into the cloud. I go into his space and then into the cloud. So I run along on the wall, and then just run straight as till he's out of the cloud.
Yay, okay, I can see again.
From there, he might move a little bit more if he, sees where the hag is, or if he runs into something. You let me know. But that's where he's planning on moving up to this point. Oh, perfect. Somehow.
Yay.
Because I did not actually
Alright,
know where the hag was.
So, hold on.
Yes, I ran through the cloud, so I probably need to do stuff for that.
I don't know why it's not working. So we're just gonna go to do it that way and do so that you guys can see chat. We are almost done for the night. Where the heck? Here it is. Cloud kill. Joink. Failed.
Just barely.
Check.
All right. So yeah, basically Tusk just basically yells and then angry runs through like past Kraken through the cloud before unless something else happens, releasing his attacks on her. I'm really thankful for the extra movement from haste. Which, of course, as he's attacking, he's going to do his usual reckless your weapon master attacks.
All right, and before you do the damage,
Yes.
give me a minute.
So first, here's just the base attack. I don't remember if the mirror image stuff has her AC or if it's a different AC or if it's even something else that I'm unaware of.
No, you just roll to hit normally.
Okay.
And it was a miss.
All right. Here's the second attack. Wow, a 1 and a 2. Well, I have a hasted attack. So hopefully I at least hit something I want. Nope.
Oh my goodness.
It looked like a 15 for a moment.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, 11, a 2, and a 5. Wow. This is not
That just
looking
did not
well
go well.
for you guys. Come on. Come on.
We
Take
were
a deep
rolling so
breath.
well earlier. Might need to change the color of the dice or something. But unfortunately, that is my turn. I comes running out of the cloud and must still be coughing up that smoke and tears in the eyes and oh man, I'm seeing like 3. Man, something
My
must be wrong with my
turn?
vision as I whack and just miss.
Yes, it is your turn.
I get to stab you with sneak attack because I see an opening as she looks at Tusk. Tusk comes like fumbling out of the fog, you screaming and yelling, and she's like ducking under his axe swings. And Kithley's too short to be hit by them, so she's gonna try to use that opening. We'll see. Oh, she hits.
There you go.
Stabber.
Yeet.
So wait. Go ahead and give me 20 cider. So you want 8 or lower.
8 or lower.
All right, so that gives there's only 2 over her now. 2 of the things are gone.
Does a 15 not hit her duplicate either?
Correct.
Because we have to.
You want low.
No. I'm talking about Tusk's attacks.
No, the 15 missed.
All right. Well, got rid of another duplicate, I guess, but I wanted to stab. Like they're said.
Well, you did stab something, it just wasn't there.
Hey, you stab and it's now no longer there, so that's a kill.
That's a kill, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so are you moving or bonus actioning?
I don't think it really makes a difference whether I'm. Well, maybe I'll spread out from Tusk a little bit. Oh, I don't want to be next to the lava. Never mind.
You could pop into the gas.
Yes, I could.
Disappears into the poisonous gas.
All Alrighty, and I think that will be my turn.
All right, so
Guess I could follow
I just
Tusk.
reminded myself that it was the top of the round, and then Kithri went, and I forgot. Did you guys want to go another round? It is
Can
9:30. It's up to you.
I can go another route.
I'm fine with one more round.
All right, so hold
Or
on.
should say finishing this round.
As
Yeah.
as Kithri moves. She steps through his mist and appears over here.
Or
That
something like that.
is a second level spell. All right, Crick, go ahead while I'm finding her spell slots.
Guess I'll follow Tusk and just
Second
dash
level.
through as fast as I
Click.
can. Hugging the wall. Dang it, Tusk is faster than me. I guess I have to dash. Like, actually.
I'm also currently under the
5,
effects
10,
of the
15,
haste spell.
20,
I'm faster than you
25,
anyways, but
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
I'll keep going until I'm out of the gas in that straight line.
Mhm.
How much movement was that?
That was a total of 50. Should be 55. So I think you have 5 more. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yep. And I'll say everybody's looking at her, so you see her. I mean, you can't see her now, but you saw her when you came out.
Oh, what? I didn't. Oh. Yeah.
So actually, you can be in any square adjacent to Tusk. So if you want to be here and still move 5 more feet, you can.
Okay, I
Because
guess
when
I'll
you
move.
stumbled into Tusk, and then you would have moved 5 more. There you go. If you go any closer to the magma, you will start burning.
Okay.
This kobold's on fire.
He's
Oh,
smoking
boy.
hot anyway.
Oh wait. Oh wait.
All right, so that is your movement and your action.
Action.
All right, Tusk. Actually, wait a second. Before,
Mhm.
as he moves, all right, Tusk.
All right. Tusk will, of course, be running after. Get to hear and then see what I see, and then probably continue moving afterwards, but don't see anything around the corner yet. Yep. Woot. Yeet.
9. All right, so you take 4 points damage. Are you still reckless? Are you still okay? You did go into rage
Yes.
again.
Yeah, I
So you take,
reached
instead
before I
of
ran to the.
you take 2.
Okay. Oh.
All right. So let me move you.
All right, that was 25. So 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he'll continue running to get on the other side of her.
Do you have 65 movement?
I currently have 80 movement
Okay, I
because of
thought so.
haste.
So
Yeah.
because you wouldn't be able to cut through her square like that diagonally. You would have to go all the way
Yes.
around. Okay,
Right.
go ahead.
Right. So I get to there and I'll attempt to unleash my attacks against her. Of course, doing my usual reckless great weapon master. Because that's the only way he really knows how to. Wow, 18 missed. Wow. Shoot. That's a bummer. Oop. I forgot to drag that over. But
That's a hit.
okay. I'll roll that d20 to see if that's I think that hits
And
the
that's her
duplicate.
last duplicate.
All right. That's that was the second attack, so I will do my hasted attack.
Until she casts it again.
Nope. Unfortunately, but I did manage to get rid of the last duplicate. Don't have much in the way of a bonus action at the moment. Yeah, nope. That is all. I stand in her way and try to assail her.
All right, so she's going to blast you with a magic missile
Magic missile.
at the end of your turn. And now it is her turn.
Did she only fire one missile for magic missile?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine that you guys have just whittled her down to like her first level spell slots.
That somehow we feel like neither side is closer to killing the other. I mean, I feel like we're making progress, and Kithy's almost dead. So
Hey, you know what, guys? I have plenty of spell slots for you.
I mean, same. I
Yeah.
still have lots of spell slots.
3
I
more
got
rounds and you'll be back.
14.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
All alone, stuck in this dark cave. Hello?
I mean,
Hello?
in the middle
mean-
of a cloud of noxious gas, just dying.
Hello. Hello.
Doesn't banishment send you to the ethereal plane?
Not quite.
Not,
No.
no, like just a different plane.
Pocket
No,
dimension.
dang.
Pocket
I was hoping
dimension.
I
There
was
we
the
go.
only one who could
Or
see
hole.
her.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that every time you guys run through Jen's square, you just get like a whiff of like fresh grass or something.
That'd be funny.
All right,
Yeah.
so this is her last 4th level spell. All right, so again, she sort of weaves her hands, and this dark shadow steps forward from her, separates from her, and slashes at you.
Dang.
Actually, I'm going to let you tell us what you see. You're the only one who can see it, but it says manifestation of its deepest fears. So what does this shadow turn into as it goes to attack you. Tusk.
Tusk sees. Darn, this is a hard one, actually. Sorry, I have
40, 10 psychic damage. I was gonna say you, old or missing limbs or something, but
Tusk actually sees. Tusk does see himself, wielding, his axe and everything, but not necessarily an older version, but he sees a dark reflection of himself. How he could have ended up if he had not gone along the path he's been going on. A lot more wicked, possibly wielding a hooked and barbed and wicked-looking, evil-looking axe. I'm struggling to think of more stuff, but he sees a dark reflection of himself.
Nick, I might cry.
all right. Kithri.
Okay, well, I'm scared to go through this because I'm afraid I'm gonna take damage and just fall over and die. Just boil to death.
Is that the top of the round, actually?
It is. Yep. So do we want to stop or go one more? It's 9:45, guys.
I kind of have to call it here. Personally, if you guys need to do want to do more round without me, that's up to you guys. I actually have to turn in for the night.
Okay.
Okay.
Go wake up
Well,
early
sleep
for work.
well, Nick.
Yep. Thank you. This has been a very fun session. Thank you for running, Sven.
You're welcome.
All right. And thanks for watching if you guys are watching.
Jen's making daisy crowns for all of you guys, but like she can't count. So by when the banishment ends, she's gonna forget them on the other side.
And it's only a minute, so.
She can't. She's not keeping track.
All right.
For my end, it feels like a very long minute.
I mean, D&D combat.
Good news is you still get the
D&D combat,
experience for it.
baby.
I said, and if it makes you feel any better, it was supposed to be Tusk, but he made a save, so.
Yeah.
I mean, very least, if it's a TPK, like, I'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
I
Should
was
I do these
prepared.
now or next week, Sven?
Go ahead and roll them now. We'll get your movement out of the way. And we'll get your turn out of the way, and then we'll end it on her turn.
I was expecting Tusk to get dominate person cast on him, and then my plan for that was to use polymorph on him to make him not kill us.
But to be honest, like a big bad, legendary creature with spellcasting makes Tusk their puppet. That would be an encounter to remember.
I would have to.
Jen might have to just let you bleed out this time.
Okay. Good night, y'all. I'm sorry, I have
Good
to go
night.
now.
Good
That was
night.
15 feet. You
Nick.
can go ahead and move the rest of your movement if you want.
Do I have a clear shot at her from in there, or should I move close?
You do have a clear shot, yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Mage Bane because I'm very ouchied. And we're okay to keep going because we're just doing my turn, right?
Right. And we'll finish at your turn.
It's fine. Oh, you don't wrap it up.
I was so hoping that was a 1.
Wasn't. Okay.
All right, so it slams into her, but it doesn't pierce her armor. And that is where we're going to leave it, guys. So again, I appreciate your patience. I tried my best to keep it rolling. I know I wasn't very descriptive tonight, as I usually am, but I was just trying to keep things moving. So we will see. She's very hurt. She's been very hurt for a while, but we'll see.
Dang,
She's
it's like
used up a lot of spells, so
She's very hurt, but very, very slippery.
it also stinks that of the 2 people she tried to get rid of, it worked on Genesis. So
Worked on the one with charisma.
like, all right, so that is where we will leave it, guys. Thank you for playing with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Next week is the first week in July. So we'll be finishing up this epic battle. And then the following week we'll be doing the other campaign. So I will see you next week at 6:30, guys.
Okay.
okay,
Bye.
bye.
And you guys, if you want to see how they got here, if you want to see how it plays out, check it out on YouTube.
By the way, I do want to say, like,
Like, subscribe.
it's awesome that you DM for us, and, like, it doesn't matter if, like, you're less descriptive sometimes than other times because you're still awesome and cool. And even if I was sitting around this whole time, like, I had fun. So,
Well, good. I appreciate it. And don't forget, if it's still boiling, are you playing on a laptop still, or are you using your PC?
I am on a PC because my laptop is broken.
Ah, okay. Well, you still, if it's this hot at your apartment, you're welcome to come over here. So,
I will keep that in mind.
folks,
Honestly,
thank you. Like,
my phone
subscribe,
is
whatever else you do.
waterproof. If I had thought about
Enjoy
it,
the rest of
maybe
your
I
day.
could just sat like in the cold bathtub. If I knew that they wouldn't. She wouldn't be failing any concentration checks this session.
There you go.